You put what in the circus? Alright, so I've got a chicken pot theory. A couple of days ago, Glitch just released a new episode trailer for the amazing digital circus. When watching, I've picked up on a couple details that surprisingly make me believe this could be a light crossover with Murder Drones, more specifically, with one of the human characters. I'll first point out what I saw in the trailer, and then I'll elaborate on my conclusion. First, going by the opening, the outside shape of the Mildenhall Manor and Elliott Manor bear some striking similarities. Both have a triangular roof section to the left of the building and both have a curved attic window. Of course, both of these models were most likely purchased online assets, but to neglect what they have in common here would be a waste not pointing out. Second, when taking the name of Kane's new game The Mystery of the Mildenhall Manor, you can actually pluck out letters and make the name Elliott thus. Elliott Manor. This sounds laughable, but hear me out. Thirdly, we seeking a holding a shotgun. Like when Tessa took a revolver in the Elliott Manor to kill Sin. Both of these households have a fascination for guns. And fourth, we see Pomni looking at a dead guy in a nice suit. Like James Elliott, they are both a guy, and they are dead. Okay, that last one was somewhat of a joke, but think about this. We know from the name Martha Mildenhall that this ghost character will be in the manor, but despite being a seemingly completely irrelevant series, the shadow people in Murder Drones actually bear a few common traits with this ghost NPC. They are both in one solid color, they both have white eyes with no pupils, and they both wear old-time clothing from long past. What I will undoubtedly state as fact with utmost confidence is that Martha Mildenhall attended and died in the Elliott Manor's gala. It only makes sense as all the connections are there. When Mildenhall died, presumably by a corrupted worker drone or one of Sin's claw arms, her conscience haunted a circuit board. Sometime after this, when JC Jensen began investigating the site, one of their employees salvaged it and took it to their headquarters for processing. Later, when developing the circus simulation, its data was transferred to help Kane gain an understanding of creative decision making, so his players wouldn't be bored. This, going by his limited pool of knowledge on what happened during that day, lead Kane to decide and create his own version of the manor with a twist, where Martha was its owner and thus, he unwittingly turned a human spirit into an NPC. Side tangent, when writing this script I actually heard people say Martha could actually be Tessa, whose mind was trapped in the simulation by Sin in order to take over her body. While it's plausible, as Sin could possibly be empathetic enough to keep Tessa alive in some weird form, I feel that would be a little too on the nose. Goosehawks on X/Twitter/the Bluebird app has drawn quite a lot in terms of Murder Drones fan art, so possibly with the permission of Liam, he rewrote the script of episode 3 to include a thin-threaded connection to the series. There is only around a 2-month separation between Murder Drones episode 8 and the planned release date of Digital Circus episode 3, so as some of that momentum is relatively fresh, this could be where the Digital Circus begins revealing its secrets. The amazing Digital Circus is Murder Drones Season 2. Thank you for watching. I've got to get going because I'm on the run by the Moroccan mafia for importing durians into the country and compromising their noses.